A disgrace. That is what is being called, a disgrace. Liverpool robbed again. The referees and Michael Oliver on a mad one. Liverpool's title, look, they're favourites for it, but Liverpool fans feel like their title is being pulled away from them from bad decision making from the referees. That is what they think, that is what they feel. And there were certainly some decisions last night that... There were certainly some decisions last night that have to be called out. Why wasn't Idrissa Gana Gueye given a second yellow card for a cynical foul? As an example, why was that not given? That's a really big question. Everton fans asking why Conor Bradley wasn't given a second yellow card, just for him to be substituted off a few moments later. That is a serious call. Why was more than 2 minutes added on at the end of the game? That is a real serious question. The TV company played a big part in that because they decided to take aerial pictures of Goodison Park that I'm going to show you. Was it a robbery? In your opinion, let me know in the comment section below. Liverpool fans think it is. But I have to first address a lie I told. I told a lie about Liverpool. I told a lie last night in conjunction with the game, the moment that's picking up the most controversy, and that is the equalising goal at the end of the match. I've told a lie, and I want to apologise to Liverpool fans for telling this lie that involves your football club. I want to apologise to the community of the Football Terrace for being gaslit into believing that this was true. And sometimes in life, you shouldn't question your own sanity. You shouldn't question the true, your true knowledge of the reality around you. I suppose that's what gaslighting is. And I got gaslit last night into telling a lie. So I apologize massively. And I want to play you the beginning of that lie from yesterday's show. Take a look. Let's make it make some sound. Whatsoever. There can be no whinging. There can be no crying. There can be no boo-hooing. Nothing wrong. Wasn't offside. There wasn't a foul on Konate. Well struck goal. Absolutely should stand completely and utterly above board. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. And a few people saying Salah clearly fouled in the build-up. Look, I didn't hear. This is the thing for me. I haven't seen that part of the replay. Maybe my head wasn't watching at that point. Someone send me that foul and we can have that conversation. So I'm going to stop it there. This was about 4 minutes into last night's Full Fan Highlight show. And I don't think there was any problem with the goal. I don't think there was. Wasn't offside. Wasn't a foul on Konate and a well-struck goal. Then people are telling me, but there was a foul on Mo Salah. There was a foul on Mo Salah. There was a foul on Mo Salah. I didn't remember it. And I always give a bit of benefit of the doubt because, especially at the end of games, I'm getting thumbnails ready, overlays ready, my title ready, making sure my panel are ready so I can go live and do my shows. So there's always a chance that for a second, my head's down and I'm not always looking at the screen. That can happen. But I didn't remember it. So today, because of all the controversy surrounding the goals, I went back, and this is the great thing about TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. You can watch the whole game back. Not highlights, the whole game. I first went back to see why 2 minutes of time were added on. I, by now, have said, tweeted, and on this morning's video, lied. I lied because I was gaslit, but I told something that wasn't true. And I said that the goal shouldn't have stood, or at the very least, there should be an explanation from the PGMOL as to why a minute or so before the goal was scored, why the foul on Mo Salah wasn't reviewed. In the same way, for the same time difference and energy that I had for the Justin Kluivert foul in the build-up to the penalty that Liverpool were awarded against Bournemouth. I had to keep the same energy. But I was gaslit. I was even sent footage of that foul and I went, bloody hell, it's a foul. It's a foul. I must have missed it. What I stupidly didn't realise is that it had been edited so the time marker wasn't up. So I went and I'm going to show you the first screenshot that I have here. The first screenshot is here. So this is when the game restarted. 5 minutes and 5 minutes and 20 seconds were on the clock at this point. There'd been a 2-minute delay. This was when the game restarted. They did the drop ball and they rolled it back to the goalkeeper. And when you watch this footage from this point, you don't see the drop ball when the camera goes back onto normal view. What you see is the ball already in play, because it was at this point they restarted the game. So when you're watching with your naked eye, you go, well, we only see the game replaying about 10 seconds later. But it was at 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I then watched it all the way through until the goal. So under 2 minutes later. So from when the game was restarted to when the goal went in, it was less than 2 minutes, which, by the way, coincides with why about 2 minutes was added on. The ball was out of play after the head clash for about 2 minutes. The goal was scored under 2 minutes after the game restarted. But that wasn't the point of my review in the end. That was the point of my review. But what I discovered in that 2-minute period up to this point, Salah wasn't fouled. The foul on Mohamed Salah happened in the 90th minute. 7 minutes before the goal. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And I just want to hold my hands up and apologise. I want to apologise for being gaslit. I want to apologise for believing that lie. I want to apologise for spreading that lie. I just believed my community. I believe the people that sent me that clip. I don't quite know how it became such a big talking point last night, considering there was a 7-minute gap. And it was a foul on Salah, and it should have been a free kick. But no, getting that free kick doesn't necessarily mean they wouldn't have conceded. It was 7 minutes later. A huge amount of time. It really, really was. And then it got me focusing even harder. And on people still saying it was a foul on Konate, I want to show you something. That was the Liverpool players just after the nudge. Just after the contact on Konate. Not a single person appealing for it. It's not a foul. After the fact, maybe. Oh, maybe we should have given it. Nobody appealed it. Nobody cared about it. Now, this doesn't mean that Liverpool didn't suffer at the hands of poor refereeing. I felt that Everton got away with too many fouls in the game. I feel that Everton were lucky to keep 11 men on the football pitch ever before Conor Bradley's potential yellow card. I don't think Michael Oliver had a particularly good game. But I do think the handball that Everton wanted on Konate wasn't a penalty, and that was a correct decision and a really big and a really important one. The goal that was given at the end for Everton absolutely should have stood. The only one I'm still a little confused about, I watched it from 2 or 3 angles. There may have been some contact from McAllister on the leg. I'm not even too sure of the Everton player, because I wasn't even looking at the back of his shirt, for the foul for the first goal. And I know Liverpool fans feel angry. But if you want, and this is my word to Liverpool fans, and I know you're going to give me abuse for this, but by the way, it's not the majority of you. The majority of you haven't lied about this. I think the majority of you may have been gaslit like me into thinking, oh my God, I missed that foul on Salah. Maybe I went for a wee. Maybe I was checking my phone. Maybe, I don't know, you're sending an angry tweet or a celebratory tweet. I don't know. Maybe you missed it. Maybe that's what you thought. If Liverpool want their claims against Michael Oliver to be taken seriously, they can't invent situations. No fan base can do that because you lose credibility. So I wanted to take this time to apologise for lying about the Liverpool situation. If I've convinced any Liverpool fans of what I've said, that you were robbed in terms of that goal, in terms of that Mo Salah foul, I want to apologise because I was hoodwinked by it. But then I have pushed that out. I have spoke about it more. And that is on me. It's on me to apologise for. So I am sorry. I want your views and your opinions, though. Were Liverpool robbed? Did they just let up and collapse at the end? How do you see it? And what's your thoughts on a very small percentage, I will say, of fans creating this lie that Salah was fouled in the build-up to the goal? And you can all go back and watch the stream last night, read the comment section. It was there to be seen. People sharing it on socials. It was everywhere last night. Until next time, people, take care, goodbye, God bless, and we'll see you all again soon. Peace!